Mean and standard deviation of discrete variable. The population mean, which measures the average value of x in the population, is also called as the expected value of the random x variable. It is the value that you would expect to observe on average if the experiment is repeated over and over again. The mean of discrete random variable x is defined by, so ito yung formula niya, no? So itong variable na to is Greek alphabet siya, which is pronounced as mu. When mu, or the expected value, is equal sa summation ng x times probability x. For example number 1, individuals applying for certain licenses are allowed to 4 attempts to pass the license exam. So let x denote the number of attempts made by the randomly selected applicant. So ito yung x natin. So ito yung first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, and fourth attempt. And the probability of distribution of x is as follows. So itong distribution na to, or itong probability na to, is para lang dito sa x na to. So ito para lang dito, and then ito para lang dito, and so on. So for the mean value of x, so ito siya, no? So yung summation ng x times px, wherein ang gagawin lang doon is times natin to, x na to, dito sa probability niya. And then ipag-add-add lang natin yung kanilang mga product. So ganito mangyari. So ito magiging, so 1 times 0.10 or 0.1 times 2 times 0.20 plus 3. So ito times dito, may 20 ulit, plus 4 times 0.4. So by computing, so makakompute dapat natin is yan, 3 ang ating expected value dapat. The table shows the probability distribution of daily salary of a randomly selected employee of a company. So compute the mean daily wage. So given this table, so ito na yung salary, x, and then probability x. So ang gagawin lang natin is yan, multiplication lang. So dito, so 240 times 0.375. So ang sagot is 90 lang. So eto times eto, ang sagot is 80. So 450 times 0.125, 56.25, and 600 times 0.25 or 0.250 is 150. So ang gagawin lang natin, so after ng multiplication, so summate lang natin itong mga to. So therefore, ang summation ng x times px is equal sa 376.25. So therefore, for the expected value, so diba, same lang sila. So eto, halos equal lang dito. So yun. So therefore, nakuha na natin yung ating expected value. So ang ating mu, or ang ating expected value is equal sa 376.25. So for the variance of discrete random variable x, so ito yun. No? So itong variable na to is Greek alphabet siya. So ang pronunciation niya is sigma. So para sa variance, so sigma square is equals to summation ng x minus mu square times the probability x. Para naman sa standard deviation, so square root lang natin itong dalawang to. So square root na ito, sigma, square tsaka itong square root na to. So para sa ating standard deviation, so ito. So sigma x is equals to square root ng summation ng x minus mu square times probability x. So for the other version of the standard deviation, so ang formula is sigma is equals to square root ng summation ng x square times probability x minus expected value square. Philippine Electronics manufactures computer parts that are supplied to many computer companies. A few defective parts still pass through, even though 2 quality control inspectors is assigned. So let x denote the number of defective parts in the shipment of 200. So ito yung ating x, no? So 0, 1, 2, 3. And the following tables gives a probability distribution of x. So ang hinanap is yung standard deviation ng x. Para sa standard deviation, so ito yung gamitin nating formula. So para makompute to, una natin gawin is hanapin natin yung expected value or yung kanyang mu. For the solution, so gawa tayong table. So ito yung x, no? So 0, 1, 2, 3. And for the probability x, so 0.5, 0.05, 0.35, 0.35, 0.35. So ang kunin natin is yung product nila. Tama, di ba? So ito kasi is x times px. So 0 times 0.5, 0.05, so 0. Ito is 0.85, and then 0.7, and then 1.05. So, ang ginawa lang natin is times natin to dito. So, ito yung sagot. Ito times ito. Ito. And then, ito times ito is ito. So, para makuha natin yung expected value or yung mean. So, summation lang to. So, 0 times 0.25 times plus 0.7 plus 1.05. So, ang summation ng xpx, diba ito yun? So, when say summation, kumbaga pinag-add-add lang. So, ang summation nila is 2. Wherein, diba, ang expected value, ito yung kanyang formula. So, therefore, yung ating mu or yung mean is equal sa 2. So, para makuha yung standard deviation, so, ganito yung gawin nating table. So, first, x, tapos x minus mu, and then x minus mu square, tapos px or probability x, and then yung kanilang product nito tsaka ito. So, px times x minus mu square. Okay, so for x, so, diba, 0, 1, 2, 3. And for x minus mu, diba, ang mu natin is 2. So, 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2. So, ang magiging sagot niya, syempre, is negative 2. 1 minus 2. So, negative 1. And then, 2 minus 2 is 0. And then, 3 minus 2 is 1. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito is square lang natin to. No? Okay, negative 2 square is 4. Tama, diba? So, 1 square, negative 1 square is 1. 0 square is 0. And then, 1 square is 1. Okay, next. So, ilabas natin yung probability x. So, diba, given na siya. So, 0.05, 0.25, 0.35, and then 0.35. So, ito is product lang ng alin? Neto, tsaka ito. O, diba, kaya siya naging px times x minus mu square. So, 4 times 0.05. So, ang sagot is 0.2. 1 times 0.25 is 0.25 pa din. 0 times 0.35 is 0. And then 1 times ito, or 0.35, is 0.35. So, ang summation natin dito sa last column, and diba ang formula ng standard deviation is ito. So, kung titingnan natin mabuti, so ito lang din yun nasa loob ng square root. So, ibig sabihin, papalitan lang natin to ng 0.8 or 0.80. So, therefore, ang ating standard deviation is equal sa square root ng 0.80 or equal na lang sa 0.894.